Hello, this is a brief introduction to what you need to do to start your Earth and Space Final, the National Parks project. So on the home page of Canvas, there's a link to a website that is going to be your repository for all things that you need. So we're clicking on that, and you'll see that it opens it up to something you should have seen on Friday, the National Parks project, but I've got some new tasks loaded up here. So the first task is to watch this video. We're assuming you're doing that. Second task is to open up the National Parks sign-up list for your hour. So let's pretend that we're first hour and we're clicking on the link. I have randomized all the students who are doing this this assignment, and so what you need to do is, if you're just look at the list and see where your name is on the list, and if you are the first person, you're going to choose a national park that you want to study. So let's say that Madison wants to do Big Bend in Texas, so she'll put in her own name there, and then she will let the number 2 person in line know. She's going to let Jay know that it's Jay's turn to pick a park. And once Jay has done her bit and written her name wherever it goes, so Jay's going to do Saguaro in Arizona, then she will let Dylan know, and Dylan will let Hannah know, and finally Derek will be done. When we get to the end of the line, when you are done with that, when you individually are done with picking your park, it's time to create a national park Google slide. So, and there's a specific way that this should be done. So you can visit the rubric here, and this rubric will show you how you should name the file. So the file should be named with your hour, your last name, and then an underscore, and then the name of your park. So let's say that I'm going to do this, and I'm going to go to Google Drive. I'm going to make a new Google slide by doing that. And the first thing I should do when I do this is name it. So I'm going to name it with my last name. Whoops, I'm going to name it with my hour, my last name, underscore, and then the name of the park. So if I'm doing Grand Canyon, there it is. And I will share this file with Mr. Yoakum. There we are. In such a way that I can edit it. So there, it's done. This is the first thing you should do. This project, I'm going to be looking for daily progress during this week, and so in order for me to do that, you're going to need to share this file with me right away on Monday, and then I can be able to access and make sure we're moving right along. Leaving that editable for me is going to let me add comments, that kind of thing. I would definitely pay attention to the rubric. Spend time marching your way through this thing. You should have read through it on Friday. Definitely make sure that you know what's expected of you. This is the final. It's going to be worth some points. So you really need to kind of know what I'm looking for, and it is all spelled out there, kiddos. So if you have any questions, I should be back in the classroom on Tuesday. Hopefully the substitute or Mrs. Johnson or Mrs. Phillips will be able to help if you have any questions. And last thing, you should just go be awesome.